7/19/2024. We're in Taigong 6 Secret Teachings. Today is the final chapter, chapter 6, Dog Secret Teaching. Division and Assembly. King Wu asked Taigong. The ruler leads his troops and divides his forces into 3 armies encamped in different locations. The general assembles the soldiers at specific times to battle with the enemy. He commands all the officers and soldiers and clarifies rules for reward and punishment. How can this be achieved? Taigong said, since the soldiers of the 3 armies are so numerous, they must divide and reassemble often. The general should first confirm the location and date of the battle. Then he should pass the battle documents to officers, confirm the city to be attacked and besieged, the location for assembling, the date of the battle, and the arrival time for each unit. The general should arrive at the assembly point in advance to set up camp, to establish the formation, and to erect poles to observe their shadows and calculate the time. He will move on passerbys and wait for the officers to arrive. When the officers have arrived, he should check the schedule to see who was late and who was not. Reward those who arrive early and behead those who arrive late. Whether they come from far or near, officers must arrive at the assembly point on time. After the arrival of the 3 armies, you can unite their strength to fight the enemy. So, not that getting your head cut off from being late is a good thing, but it is a great metaphor to remember that if you're not timely, you're definitely upsetting someone else and infringing on their time, in which case they might, in their head, behead you in manner, so to speak, and not respect you as much. And so you are being rewarded for being on time or early by earning that respect, showing that you have a discipline of sorts to be a person of your word at least. And if you are going to be late, at least send an explanation as to why. Don't be chronically late. Maybe this is where the term "don't lose your head" comes from. I don't know. Martial advantage. King Wu asked Taigong, one of the important principles of military maneuver is to have strong chariots and cavalry, assault troops to charge and shatter the enemy, and soldiers to exploit any opportunities to attack. What are the ideal opportunities for attacking? Taigong answered, if you want to strike at the enemy, you should observe and investigate 14 cases which put them at a disadvantage. Once any of them arise, you can launch the assault. They will definitely be defeated. King Wu asked, can you explain the 14 cases? Taigong said, you can attack when the enemy is just assembled without any chance to consolidate. You can attack when the enemy horses are starving. You can attack when the weather is disadvantageous to them. You can attack when the terrain is disadvantageous to them. You can attack when they are in a hurry. You can attack when they are off guard. You can attack when they are weary. You can attack when the soldiers are without a general. You can attack when they are marching on a long journey. You can attack when they are crossing the river. You can attack when they are chaotic. You can attack when they are negotiating narrow passes. You can attack when their formation is disordered. And you can attack when they are panicking. Okay. I love the insight a lot of times from readings like The Art of War, because one of the lessons that you have to learn, and I think Chris Voss, Negotiator, would really like this, where you put yourself in the counterpart's position. And in this, when you're reading, put yourself in the position of the enemy. What are those weaknesses that are being exploited? Whether you're off guard, you're weary, you're crossing a river on disadvantageous terrain, all of these things, while it is a long list, it is something to be aware of that you have to remain on guard for at all times.